What's up? What's up? Y'all come on in the room. Came to kick it with you real quick. Came to kick it with my people real quick. What's up? Tap in. Tap in. Tap on in. Miss Sexy Ray, what are you doing up? See, sometimes I just go live to see why y'all still up. What is you still doing up? What is you doing up, Miss Sexy Ray? You should be getting some good sleep, your beauty rest, and all of that, all of the above. What's going on? Yeah, man. So tap on in, y'all. It's 10:48 where I'm. Oh, okay. It's 1 o'clock where I'm at. It's 1 o'clock where I'm at. What's going on, everybody? Yeah, this is um, this is just a live. I just came live real quick. Yeah, man. They out here disrespectful. They real disrespectful out here in these YouTube streets. Real disrespectful. Real disrespectful. Uh huh. What's going on, TT? Hey, beautiful. How you doing? Y'all come on in. Thank you for the black hearts. Thank you for the black hearts, TT. Oh man, yeah, they real disrespectful out here in these YouTube streets. They got life messed up out here. You understand? Uh, I don't know, Nola. If I got the middle finger up. What's going on, KD? What's good with it? What's going on, Nola Bunny? What's going on, Nana? Nana Karen, what's good with it? Terry Dial in the building. What's up? What's up? Okay, okay. Thank you for that, Terry. Thank you for the copyright disclaimer. Appreciate you, big homie. Terry Dalby, man, he be going hard in these streets. He be going hard. Um, Let me put it back up. I appreciate that, big homie. Yes, sir. What's up, Joski? What's good with it? What y'all fellas doing up this late? Everybody's up, man. I had to come through real quick. You know what I'm saying? Say something on behalf of Queen Throne. Um, I think she's getting some unwarranted. You know what I'm saying? Unwarranted press. You know what I'm saying? I think the people that rock with her, they doing her kind of dirty right now. Feel me? So I feel like it's wrong. Um, the Neo ex girl is, I ain't got really nothing negative to say because I don't know her like that. What's going on, misunderstood? But at the end of the day, um, she got your girl wrong. You understand what I'm saying? What's up, Tony? Fact of the matter is, she mad at Queen's Throne for a couple of reasons, for apologizing to Kevin and some other stuff. Um, it's almost like she done took her um position with Cali more serious than she need to be. You understand me? So she's talking about Kevin to call Cali a child, a child molester. Kevin ain't called Cali no child molester. His brother-in-law called him that. His brother, that's the word on the streets. His brother-in-law said it was a 13-year-old girl. And at the end of the day, the reason why Kevin felt the need to highlight this is because of the fact that Cali has been out here trying to put those type of claims on Kevin. So how are you mad at Kevin for saying, look, there's there's actual proof he's got shot over a claim like this. He got shot. I don't care if Cali want to come live and present evidence that he ain't never been arrested or got a record behind it. There's a lot of people who done some foul stuff ain't getting no record behind it. The fact of the matter is you did get arrested, man, and you was not treated like a victim that's been shot. You was treated very hostile, and you knew not saying anything would not allow them to do a further investigation on what was really happening. You and the mother conspired to keep a tight lid on that. So that's what happened. So for her to be mad at Queen's Throne don't make sense to me. You understand me? Now, I think that both of them work good together if they're exposing uh, child predators and things of that nature. Um, I'm not gonna come against nobody's friendship. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't have no haterade when it comes to Neo X and Queen's Throne relationship, but she definitely need to compartmentalize what's really taking place with Callie and Kevin. I think Neo X's hatred for Kevin is so deep she don't even realize how deep it is. That woman hates that man for whatever reason. He ain't did a thing wrong to her. You understand me? So if you're gonna be in a conscious community, you need to wake your ass up. That's all. Wake up. You don't even know what you took. Half of the time, Queen Neo X come live, she don't even have all the facts. She just got hate. She's got a lot of hate, man. And you know, and it's almost like she's willing to overlook what's being really real receipts presented in her face. Similar to the fact that when she had Nate on there, she wasn't paying attention to the connection that Nate was saying she was having with Maine. She ain't been paying attention. She's trying to be so uh laser focused on Kevin that she's not even paying attention what the words coming out of Nate's mouth. And, you know what I'm saying? And this ain't D Ham coming for Nate. But I'm just being real. Now Nate said to Neo X while she was on the panel that if Maine showed himself to do something like he's been accused of, and it was on black and white, if he do it again, then she's gonna disconnect. She said he has to do it again for her in order for her to disconnect from the man. That's what she said up on that live. Talking about if he do anything like that ever again, it's over. It should have been over from the beginning. What are you talking about? See what I'm saying? And y'all mad at Queen's Throne because she didn't feel like getting gaslit. Come on, man. Come on. You need to go back and re-listen to your live and quit acting like you know everything, Neo X. Out here throwing a friendship away over some nonsense that you talking about she's wrong about. She's not wrong. And if she got the nerve to ask you about what you did to your little brother, I mean that's everybody needs to know that. If you ain't did nothing, then say it. If you did, you did. You understand? So we'll know where we stand. I think the girl wasn't wrong for asking you that. Come on now. There's some news out here about what you done did to your little brother. Come on now. Come on. So I don't know where it came from, but somebody said it. So I just think um The hate on Queen Throne is unwarranted. I don't think is right. And then you want to call her out her name, Gone Throne. What is you doing? You better put some respect on that woman's name. And I said it. And shout out to Queen Throne. She did a really good breakdown on the video on the evidence that's been out here on YouTube that everybody got the chance to listen to and hear. You understand me? So she's literally just showing you where she stands as a woman. She's no fake advocate. She's actually advocating for victims. That's what I can see. Oh, good morning, Queen's Throne. I didn't know you would be up this morning. Good morning to you. Yeah, man. So, um, what the Latoya says? If Callie wants to prove the ex brother-in-law wrong, why won't he get the boy who shot to tell? Exactly, exactly. And he ain't gonna do. See, that's where it's really complicated, y'all. This is what Callie's gaslighting everybody, and he's gonna get away with it because he got them kids' mom on his side. So he know that he still got the kids' mother, and those kids' mother, them kids ain't trying to just disappoint their moms. You can tell they're not trying to just call their mama a liar and create all of this family beef, you know. But you can tell that the daughter definitely should be able to have a voice and speak for herself. Let us hear from the daughter who said that he did this stuff. You understand me? If the little brother shot him, okay, why we need to hear from the mother who was trying to lock her daughter up in the beginning? Who's taking her word right now? And you done got your son locked up. So you putting all this extra pressure on these kids to where they're not gonna have a mother, just trying to keep their truth about Cali. You making your kids pick and choose over you versus their truth. That's crazy to me. Ain't no kids gonna go through this much hardship and heartache just to be lying on Cali. That little girl said that he did something to her, and now that they wanted to kind of back off of it and kind of leave it alone, make sure that the son don't do 10 years in prison for shooting Cali. They sort of kind of, you know, silence themselves. But Cali's out here running with their mama as his way of proving himself. That man, get out of here with that. You ain't got me fooled. And I'm not gonna dig that far into the truth if it's gonna ruin the mothers and children's relationship and they don't want it ruined. You understand me? But we know what it is. That's a very difficult thing for them kids to go against their mama. That don't no child really want to do that. But they might have to. It may take some years for them to finally come out and be honest about what Cali did to them. Them kids, man, been arrested behind Cali, the whole nine. Unbelievable, man. That's why, you can't, you gotta let him have it. He literally trying to go to the black and white where you clearly said you lied on stand. You committed perjury on stand. You didn't want the courts digging into the real reason why you got shot. And you knew if you did a solid and went up there and said nothing, that the young man was gonna feel some type of a gratefulness that, hey, you could have said X, Y, and Z, and they could have kept me locked up, and it was gonna be his word against yours. So you already know the young man feeling like, hey man, at least I'm free. I got my point across by shooting you, but at least I'm free. So you got a young man who got locked up, don't want to be in, don't nobody want to be, you know what I'm saying, uh, shackled and caged and fed crap all every day. So of course the young man wanted to be free. and your silence helped that. So there's some type of okay, cool. You don't say nothing. We don't say nothing. That's pretty much where the Cali situation is at. It's at a standstill. It's at a standstill. And we ain't buying what the mama saying. Put it that way. I know I'm not. I'm not buying a word that came out of that woman's mouth after she sat there on his panel, said she was trying to lock her daughter up because they wasn't getting along or whatever. You called the cops on your daughter and end up getting yourself locked up because you got open warrants. And why do you have open warrants? What was really going on with you and them kids? Is there some truth to what your daughter was saying? It probably is. She just gonna make up a lie because she don't like your boyfriend. That's pretty much what y'all came to the Cali's platform to say. Shit, they lying on Cali because they didn't like Cali for her. This is what the mama. It happens all the time where a parent will choose her man over her kids. That happens all the time. Your kids could be being violated, and you still taking the man who's doing the violations. You still taking him over your kids. That's pretty much what happened with the young lady's daughter, and they're not gonna let the daughter come and speak. They're not gonna let it happen. She probably don't even know that this conversations have been going on about what Callie did to her. She probably don't even know they done hit the web like this. You understand me? They trying to get ahead of it, and that's what Callie tried to do. I'm bringing on my baby mama, my baby mama. Man, you ought to be ashamed of yourself as a man to have this much domestic violence circling around your name, and you out here trying to put it on another man that I'm gonna get Kevin. How you gonna get Kevin with no arrest record, with nothing that Kevin's ever? You don't even have an accuser. Your accuser has come to the light. Your actual brother-in-law is the one that's doing the accusing. He's the one letting us know what really happened with the shooting. It's a family member of yours. You understand me? So for them to be, for Neo X to take this stance because she like Callie, I'm not telling you not to like Callie, but for you to be an advocate and you dismissing claims based on the baby mama, and you said it multiple times, that's pretty much all you needed to hear. You don't need to hear the real victim that actually claimed what Callie did. You're saying I'm literally going off of what the baby mama came and said. So you never witnessed somebody taking a man over the kids? You've never witnessed that as an advocate? Now, I'm not saying Callie's all bad dude. Now, maybe he's changed. You understand? He done got a lot of people fooled. I know that. I know he got a lot of people fooled. And it's deep because these claims are coming from his family, not from Kevin, his family. His brother-in-law is saying what happened. He went around there and he did his homework. He knew what was going on. Actually, the crazy part about what the brother-in-law said, and I want y'all to check this. He was literally going over there as a dude to protect Callie from whoever shot him. He went over there. Hey, you can't find family like this, man. Family that's in the streets like, nigga, you got shot. Yeah, man, I got shot. He goes over into the neighborhood coming for the people who shot him. Come to find out, he finds out that Callie got shot by a minor, a young boy who was protecting his sister, and said that Callie was trying to harm his sister and his mother. So the man backed the hell off of it. He's like, what? Why would I be over here getting ready to go to, put it all on the line against a little kid who shot Callie over some claim that he done did something to his sister? This is where the claims is coming from. It's not coming from Kevin. Kevin is just saying, I'm a victim of Cali harassment for 5 years and trying to put false claims on me. But here it is, your own family is coming out the woodworks to tell us the truth about you. This is the nonsense that Neo X is smoking on it over there. How are you an advocate and you don't? And look, the young girl could be lying. We don't know. I don't think Kevin is taking everything as a fact without the actual victim. Neither is Kevin doing the digging. He's not even trying to find these people. They came to him. So Neo X being upset at Queen's Throne is wrong. You got it all wrong because you're blinded by your friendship with Cali. And you hate Kevin for whatever reason. You still don't have no legit reason to be hating on Kevin, but you got your reason and you can have it because we all got haters out here. Ain't nobody exempt from haters. But you don't have no legit reason. Other than that, you would be talking about the legit reason that why you hate the brother. You don't have one. So at the end of the day, Cali is out here, been caping for 5 years and capping about a shroom experience. He went and got Royce Reed to help back his story up, and it fell apart. Her story could not corroborate Cali's. Matter of fact, if Cali felt like he was going to be imprisoned at Dwight's Howard house, the truth came out about what Royce Reed was doing with a young lady who was high on the shroom. She went and took the woman keys and her phone, which spent the woman into a panic attack, and she felt like um she felt naked without those items in that house under the shroom experience. And so Royce Reed had to kind of back her way up out of the story because she looks like she's an accomplice to false imprisonment. So she had to back her way up out of the story. And now that left Cali back on his own and still trying to hold on to his truth about his experience. Now here it is, Cali. You've been sitting up here lying and acting as if you were so upset that Kevin was missing for 2 hours. How is a man that's missing for 2 hours trying to do something to you? It seems like his life got more put in harm's way the minute he was discovered and he got in your company. Then you came with a fruit allegation to make the man to be a gay man. If a man is missing for 2 hours, that means he ain't thinking about you. He ain't studying you. And the minute he gets in your company, here it is, you want to take him offering you some fruit to help with your high. Because you was talking about, you was on the couch, high as hell, talking to yourself, talking about go find your friend. He can be out in the lake. Well, if your friend is out in the lake, he ain't studying you. You've been on this high experience, and nobody want to keep it 100 with you and tell you, Cali, listen, man, you are high. You are 100% high, bro. And it looks like it did some damage, it did some brain damage to you, brother. Because as a grown man, ought to let that high go. Because it doesn't add up. Fact of the matter is, Royce ended up was speaking in codes, not saying certain people names on purpose to protect them so that Cali's story can still seem real. Come to find out, she started had to mention some of these men. One of them was Lewis. Lewis came out and said that nothing like that would have ever happened at that house. He was an employee of Dwight's. He was not, even though he was in his room all night, he's seen some of the room parties and experienced them himself, and nothing of the sort would have ever happened. And there's other men that was there, security helping the young lady get to the room, people assisting people. So there's no type of uh, 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 sacrifice happening to the party guests. And Kevin's missing for 2 hours meant he was missing doing his own thing in his own lane, in his own world. Cali, looking for his friend, which is Kevin. Now all of a sudden he's dealing with all this anxiety from Cali, and he's trying to offer him some fruit to calm his butt down. But no, he takes that as oh man, you trying to come on to me with some fruit. If your head is spinning, nigga, if your head is spinning and you seeing things, the room move, Maybe you'd seen his hips moving. What kind of nonsense is going on in your mind? You even said, if people go back and listen to Callie's story about when he was in a bathroom and the room was moving and talking to him, the mirror was talking to him and everything like that. It lets you know how high the brother was. And it's not to take away from him, but it's to add to the some type of common sense of what's happening to the brother, some logic. You have to add logic to the nonsense going on in your mind, man. So he act like somebody was trying to hold him prisoner. Man, people was trying to keep you from going out there and walking into the woods the way your mind been working the whole night. You disturbed everybody's high. You ruined everybody's high. Out there spazzing out. And so, come to find out, 2 years or 3 years prior, you done got shot by a young man. Your whole life is full of nonsense. And matter of fact, I'm gonna do you a solid. I'm gonna replay my live. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna replay my live where we broke down you telling Miss Fee, Queen Fee, excuse me, that you beat your wife, you beat your baby mama up until the cops showed up and she was unrecognizable. This is the type of stuff come out your mouth, bro. And then Neo X is riding hard for you. Now you literally said that you beat the woman down and got arrested that day. And the cops could not recognize her, and they just believed that you was, that you was the person that was the aggressor. This is what you have claimed out your own mouth. And at the end of the day, don't no woman deserve to be beaten down like that. Don't no woman deserve that, Cali. It's true, Queen's Throne. I got it. The brother saying it out of his own mouth. He beat his baby mama up until the cops showed up and she was unrecognizable. And the only reason why he's trying to come across with this clean slate like he's just a great man is because he said he got the custody of his kids where he won in court against her. But the baby mama does not ever wants to see his man ever in their life. She's no longer nowhere on social media. The woman is a real victim and is in hiding right now. This is the facts. This woman is in hiding. Then you get with the second baby mama who's coming to your platform, the woman that wanted to lock up her kids over for you. And you want us to believe her side? These are two baby mamas that you got all kind of problems with. Two so far. But you out here chasing Kevin down with Neo X, which Neo X must not have heard these things out of your mouth. But we got it, brother. We got it. I think you're a horrible dude. I think you're a terrible person, man. And the only thing I think is you've turned over a new leaf. You may be this good dude now, but you've been a horrible boyfriend, a terrible man to some of these women. And based on what comes out your mouth. You done told two stories that I'm questioning you as a man in both of these relationships. You beat a woman down to a pope in one of them. In the second one, the daughter claims that you was getting the mama high and beating on the mama and coming on to her. That's two different relationships with all kind of domestic disturbance inside both of these relationships. But here you are as Chief Cali. You can change your name from Face to Chief Cali. And you got your brother-in-law out here saying this is all the things that people have said about you. He know it's to be true. He said that you've been daggone putting daggone contacts in your eyes, hair extensions in your head, all kind of things you done been doing over the years, stealing people music. This is what you've been doing. This is not something people are making up. And because it's being repeated, don't mean that it's coming from Kevin. That's where Neo X is getting it wrong. Just because Kevin has repeated it, what he heard from real sources, from Cali's family, is coming from a real source. His brother-in-law, Nuck, want to slap the fire out of Cali for how he treated his sister. He said he was cheating on his sister. That's the third woman, third baby mama. You a cheater, you an abuser, you out here doing all kind of things. That's three different women. Three different women, and then it's two different patients so far that we've hearing about that you've taken care of. One of them you taking advantage of. They said that you was taking advantage of the woman. She's no longer living. That's what Nuck said. And then we got Devin, who came out and said some things about you himself. I think Callie's a horrible human being. You understand me? And on top of that, you're ruining people's lives, bro. You're ruining people's lives. You have left a trail of mess behind you, bro. Nothing but hell. Nothing but mess. You got people that don't ever want to speak to you, see you ever in life. And you got children by these women. And Neo X is sitting up in there, Kelly, my friend. Well, if he's a good friend, then tell him the truth. Don't cover for him. Don't cover for the man. Tell him the truth. You're a terrible dude. And from what Nuck is saying, you're a horrible father. You're a horrible man. That's what your brother-in-law is saying. These people who know you. And now you want to put the whole meal ticket on Kevin because Kevin's platform and he repeated what he's heard after being stalked by you for 5 years. What more do you want the man to do? You're stalking him for 5 years through social media over a fruit allegation. Said his hips was moving when offering you fruit. When you're on record saying your head was spinning the whole night, you're going in and out of your high. Somebody just need to be real with you, man. Only a fool would sit there and back up a man's claims, and he's high, and you can tell that everything he's saying within his story is leading you to understand he was high as hell. He was high as hell. Only y'all people who want to come across. I guess I don't know. You don't want Cali to don't think you don't believe him. Is you're going along with stuff that you know that's definitely not logical. I don't know who would put their reputation on the line for Cali right now. And if you are, you're wrong. You don't understand that how to be a friend to a person that you know is delusional. And it's okay. You can be a good friend to Cali and be like, yo, nigga, you need to get your act together. You are very much delusional about that night. On top of that, some of the stuff that I'm hearing that's real, that you've been through, it don't sit well with me. See, and it takes somebody like D-Ham to call it out and tell the truth about it. You sat on Felicia's platform and talked about beating a woman down to, I couldn't believe my ears. Now, let me put it in perspective for you. He said that the woman was from Cleveland and she can fight. This is what he said. He said the woman's from Cleveland, she can fight, and she, raised by her brothers. All her brothers can fight. She's a tough, big woman from Cleveland. Well, first of all, why are you even having sex with a woman you scared of? Okay? Why are you having intercourse with a woman you scared of? Second of all, he said that he called her fat or something of that nature. And I got to re-listen to that part. But he called her out of her name, and the woman pulled his bandana over his eyes. He couldn't see anything, and he blacked out, is what he said. He snapped, and he beat the woman down. Now, if the woman could fight and she can beat you up, I guess that day was just not her day, huh? Which lets me to believe that you're lying. That maybe she can fight other women, but you as a man should have had enough. I mean, you should have had enough reservations. You should have had enough discipline to hold her down and get the hell up out of there. Why would you swing on her and beat this woman down in front of her children? And you want people to take you serious on YouTube, man? I don't take you serious. You a joke. You out here destroying everybody's relationships. Now, like I said, I think Neo X and Queen Throne, I think they work good together because they had a common goal, and that was to expose and not be afraid to use their platform to do exposing work. But Neo X, where you going left at, is that you dealing with it now with Cali, a man who's been on record saying he beat a woman down until the police showed up, and they felt so bad about how she looked that they arrested his ass. That's what he said. That's what he said. And although Cali is part of the reason why um Felicia and everybody know about Maine, I'll give you that, brother, for making them fully aware. But one thing about it, Nate was already fully aware of Maine. She was. Okay? I don't give her no pass on that. She knew everything about that brother. She knew that it was a problem. She knew that that man had did what he did to that young girl. And that's what got Maine so upset with her. Because she actually, when she ran up against Queen Throne, she then felt like she was pushed in the corner and had to make a business decision when it came to Maine. Because she was not cutting ties with Maine. She said, if the man do it again, then I'm out. If there's anything else that he shows me, then I'm going to cut ties. But prior to that, she said there was nothing that she had already known about him that will make her cut ties with the brother. Matter of fact, she said if he comes into her chat, he's still welcome. Matter of fact, she said that they're just co-workers now, right? They're co-workers. This is what she said. And she doubled down even after the fact that she got the paperwork. Doubled down on it. And then Jeannie was going ham for the brother, knowing what Callie was up there trying to tell him. It became a business decision. Maine became bad for business. Do you understand what I'm saying? So now, granted, maybe Nate is now finally opened her eyes and said, you know what? I don't F with that Negro. And maybe, I don't know what pushed her to finally do it, okay? I'll give her a little credit. Because anybody, I don't care at what point that's not a man you want to be endorsing, okay? All right? I'm not out here to create no lie back and forth, and I'm dragging them, they dragging me. I'm just keeping it 100. What's on record? What we witnessed on YouTube. This is what we all heard with our ears, and we've seen it play out. Don't get mad at me for highlighting the moments. This is what's been playing out on this YouTube. You get what I'm saying? I'm not out here trying to harm nobody's platform. I think Nate's platform is gonna continue to thrive. She knows how to. She knows her, she got people that's gonna rock with her regardless of what. But the truth is the truth. The truth is the truth, and they know all about what Cali did to one of them baby mamas. So is it far fetched that the young daughter is not lying? It's not far fetched. We ain't heard from the victim, and quite honestly, I don't believe we will. I think that they don't want to. When this happened almost 5, 6 years ago, probably. So, do you think them kids want to be living their life without a connection with their mother? They probably don't. But what happened has happened. That young girl, brother came to her aid and shot the hell out of Cali, put a bullet in him. Then you can't make this up. So you want us to just unhear what we heard and put it all on Kevin? No, your brother-in-law said he gonna slap the taste out your mouth. You can't put that on Kevin. I get tired of some of these people, man. This just get on my nerves. They get on my nerves. I'm sorry, y'all. It's sad. If you're gonna be a YouTuber, be a YouTuber. Ain't nobody trying to stop your money. But don't be out here reckless like you are. This is crazy work. And you got these, I don't know what they are, all up in EOX and chasing around Cali. Y'all wrong. If the man said he done beat a woman to a pope, y'all not against that? What women are not against a man beating a woman until the police show up and her face is unrecognizable? What woman does that? Huh? Who's supporting that? Y'all are some sick people, man. Do anything for popularity on this YouTube, man. You don't want to let Chief Cali down as your support. But what are you supporting? And I ask you, Neo X, if you listen to him talk about beating on his baby mama, where you stand with the brother now? Huh? Because I'm gonna share my live where we were breaking it down. Where you gonna stand? It was on Queen Fee's platform. Maybe Queen Fee can share it. He was up there talking about beating a woman down till the police showed up and they could not. Her face was so bloodied and and jacked up. They put the cuffs on that brother and took him on in. That's what he said. But he told his story as if he's the victim. Everything about him, he's the victim. You ain't no victim, man. You're a victim of Kevin. You're a victim of two baby mamas. You're a victim of the son of a baby mama. You're the victim of everything. Everybody just choose to put a bullet in you. Come on, bro. You ain't no victim, man. You better get up off this YouTube like that, man. You don't sound right. You don't sound right. A real man is going to flight. He running up out of that house. What Chatty Cathy? Chatty, good morning to you, Chatty. She says the sickest brandy. This is why I don't deal and only go a few places. I refuse to engage with. Thank you, Cat. Thank you. There's some real serious women out here that understands what a victimizer is. Sitting up out here trying to keep his reputation in front of all these women. You trying to lie and gaslight these women. You ain't gaslighting me, brother. As a man, you ain't gaslighting me. Now you need to keep it 100, man. You are a disappointment. 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 And Nuck has every right to feel the way he feels. Now I do know it has come at an expense of his sister and his niece. But the brother want to be real about what's going on with you. The brother wanted to tell the truth. Thank you, Chatty. That's what he's trying to go. That's what he's trying to run with. Sisterhood. Hey, get out of here, man. What's the sisterhood got to say about you beating a woman up to the police showed up? She deserved it because it came out of your mouth, huh? Where are see all your victims are real victims. They definitely done went running from you. They ain't nowhere near this YouTube. But because it come out of your mouth, we gotta believe it. I don't believe it. I believe the fact of what you said, that you beat her down. That's what I believe. You ain't got me fooled. Yeah, it's a sick man. Everybody's a victim. Kevin is his victim. 6 years. Running with this crazy story. A man that was missing for 2 hours or more. Didn't want one note, was just going through his shroom experience on his own. And this man is all up in arms, up in the house, cussing and fussing. Where's my friend? And as soon as your friend get in your company, in your presence, you want to accuse him of some nonsense. What kind of nonsense is that? You ain't no real nigga, man. I wouldn't want to be nowhere near you. Then you told the story about you beating your son up. I remember hearing that story. To teach him a lesson about stealing. And then you said, now with the first part of it, hey, you punched him in the chest, what, yada, yada, yada. Hit him up. But then you said you went and woke him up out of his sleep to teach him more of a lesson and busting him and hitting him in his sleep. That's the type of nonsense you've been on, bro. These are your words. This is the crazy part about it. Nobody's been making this stuff up. These have been your words. I can't stand folk, man. I can't stand folk that don't want to pay attention. It's sad. So y'all already know, man. I don't. Mm-mm. Like I said, Neo X needs to reevaluate some things. She needs to reevaluate how she's handling Queen's Throne. They may never become back good friends, but she got it wrong. Queen's Throne did nothing but stood in the same position she's always stood, based on the facts. And sometimes you'll lean, uh, your the way that you look at things can make you lean differently at times, depending on what you've really been arguing over when it comes to the facts, when it comes to the evidence. So, based on situations that she's been strongly standing on, firmly standing on, she's probably softened her stance in certain areas because there's not enough evidence to support those places she's been. But she's standing where she's always stood. She want to get it right. I've heard plenty of people change their stance based on the evidence. Even when it came to and I hate to bring up Sweet Ma during this conversation, but I remember Sweet Ma saying she used to support Brianna. But when she got more understanding of the evidence, it swayed her to now support the husband and switch her stance because she wants to get it right. She doesn't want to be supporting a man beating on a woman. And then she didn't want a woman weaponizing social media to destroy a man. So you sometimes you swing where the evidence leads you. You understand me? So I think I applaud Queen Stone for whatever her fight has been. It's brought her to where she's at to this day. So you got people got to realize you ain't out here just trying to fall out with people. You understand me? So I think Neo X needs to reevaluate some things. It's a lot of things about people you must not know about Chief Cali. You understand me? That's right, Queen Stone. You don't have to listen to me. You ain't gotta be mad at Neo X. She's where she's at. You know what I'm saying? She's where she's at. I hate that for her, but she does not lead with enough evidence. It's almost like when she gets something, she feel a way about something, she's just gonna go with how she feels. She does not back it up with enough evidence and enough logic. That's what I gather from the girl. But she has a strong voice. I think that it carries well, but she does not lead with enough. In other words, she'll if she's loyal to you, it'll come to a default. She'll be loyal to you at a fault. That's what it gives. And whatever this loyalty she has to Cali, maybe it is real. But at the end of the day, if you're supposed to be an advocate, there's some stuff on record that you need to reevaluate. Because that brother ain't all the way right. His past, his history proves that he's a man of a lot of demons. Okay? Now, I'm not saying he can't change and he can't be this good dude, but when you comparing apples to oranges, when you are comparing evidence to his evidence, the stuff that comes out of his mouth, the people he's upset with versus what he actually lived, there's no comparison. I tell you like this: if Kevin would got shot by a young boy who claimed Kevin did something to his sister, he would not be. Matter of fact, you might as well close. You might as well cancel Kevin, close the book. Y'all not gonna let the man up to breathe there. You will not. Look how hard you're going off of just a bowl of fruit offering. My bad, y'all. Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me. Put a one in the chat. Miss Sexy Ray, let me know if you can hear me, Queen. Okay, thank y'all. Um, at the end of the day, I'm about to end this live because I got to get ready to start my day. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna share Callie's Callie's story of him talking about the day he beat his baby mama up. I don't see a victim in that for Cali. I don't see a victim. Even though he told it like as if he was the victim, I don't see the victim in that story for him as a man. I don't see it. I think it was hard to listen to because you are a grown ass man with full of strength. You look like you about 6'2" and you can handle yourself. So why not run? Why not get up out of that house without doing that to that woman? I'm gonna go and find it and try to reshare it, y'all. If I could, matter of fact, I'm gonna share it, but I'm gonna come back possibly tomorrow if I got time, and I'm gonna do commentary over it because I want to make it make sense. I want to make it make sense. I do not I do not like doing this to Callie or anybody else, but I want to make it make sense, bro. Because what you've done with your platform has been irresponsible, bro, to Kevin and his whole family. You've been irresponsible, man. And now you got Neo X, and you done got a lot of people on your side that's been riding for you, which they have every right to ride for you. But what are they riding for you with? Because y'all got the same enemy in mind. That's what it is. But they don't. But they don't need. But they need to see through the nonsense. The stuff you've been out here telling with your own mouth. It's sad work, bro. It's sad. And I think it's time to revisit some of this stuff and let us listen to it because you said it. You got all of this, these claims about Kevin, but what about you? And I'm not sitting here caping for Kevin like he's some angel. I don't know everything about this brother. I'm only going off of what's on record, what I heard on YouTube. And so far, there ain't been no real claims that came out with Kevin's name. It's been a bowl of fruit, and there's been a mysterious 13-year-old girl that nobody, and I mean nobody knows. But your 13-year-old victim is being spoken out of your brother-in-law's mouth, in your own mouth, that in the baby mama mouth, said that her son shot you. These are all facts. That's it, T Nice. I can't stand I can't stand Negroes, man, that be out here doing the most. You understand me? And Callie, you've been one of the dudes out here doing the most. You instead of you saying, you know what, I was high, you know what, I shouldn't be doing this to this man and his family. You know, that was a friend of mine. He showed me love. He ain't have to invite me. Matter of fact, you proved that before that you went into Dwight Howard's house, you did research on the shroom. You knew a lot of things. And when you got there, maybe it wasn't what you thought it would all be. But for you to leave that household, talking about you was gonna come back and think about it. You was gonna shoot the house, you shoot the place up. You gonna go back and shoot somebody's house up, bro? And you on social media saying these type of things. So the danger in you running away from there, high as hell the way you was, it was a huge danger for that household. A huge danger. Royce had her 12-year-old daughter, 12-year-old son there. And you talking about going to the house and shooting it up. See, this is the nonsense, man. And this is why I don't give you I'm not giving you no grace on the part that's out here on you. Now, where I will give you grace, maybe you change as a human, within yourself. But you have not changed your sight on your enemies. Maybe that's where you still need to work on, but maybe you gotten better as a man. I'm not sure. But from what I'm hearing, a lot of problems have followed your name throughout your relationships that has nothing to do with Kevin. You beat up one woman to a pope, and the other baby mama's son shot you. That's a lot with it. That's a lot right there. That's a lot. That is a lot. And from what Nuck's saying, you cheated on his sister. That's a lot. You a cheating, abusing, manipulating ass nigga. That's what you is. Now how you are as a father, I don't know. I'm not gonna speak on. You can probably be, you probably got, a lot of people got, children, issues with their kids. I'm not sure. But man, I don't give you no grace on the other stuff. I guarantee you that. I don't give you no grace. You need to correct where you've been, bro. Correct some of your relationships. Get up out of here with that, man. Y'all out here trying to destroy people. And this daggone Neo X girl gonna chose Cali over Neo X. You crazy. You know what the nigga done said since he been out here? And then you know what he just said about him getting shot. First he said he didn't get shot for touching no girl. Then he tried to make it seem like the girl was grown as hell. What do that got to do with anything? Let's just say she's not 13. Let's just say she was 21. Do it still make it right if he making a pass on a 21-year-old and he supposed to be dating her mother? It don't still make it right. So y'all got me twisted, man. Yeah, so me personally, man, and I gotta get ready to go, y'all. But me personally, uh, I don't like it. I don't like how this stuff want to play out. It seemed like, man, I thought that these people on YouTube had a little bit more integrity. Maybe it's just me. I thought people on YouTube had a little bit more integrity that can rightfully uh divide what's wrong and right in situations. Maybe it's just me. For nigga out here in Maine, done. I mean, is a registered sex offender. That's enough for me. I ain't even got to go that deep into the paperwork to know that that's a nigga I don't want to be connected with. Maybe it's just me. See, Nate needed I needed more proof and evidence of what he did. Man, I don't need no more proof than that. You pleaded to something you said you didn't do. Why plead? I don't have time for the nonsense, bro. I'm not giving it no pass. None. A man's name is all he got. And you pleading to some nonsense like that, there's a problem there. And then for Cali, you said out your mouth that you beat your woman, and you out here on the World Wide Web talking about it like you the victim? Nigga, please. And I said it. I love y'all, man. Be blessed. Let me get ready to make my moves, man. Ah, man. I see y'all make me. This right here take me. It just take me somewhere. Cause I don't like Negroes like these. I'm just gonna be real with you. I don't like Negroes like this. I don't like them. I don't like them. So wish y'all listen, man. Queen Throne, keep your head up. Um, I'm hoping you just keep doing the work and keep doing it your way. You understand me? We ain't gonna always get it right. We ain't gonna always get it wrong. But as long as you know that the path that you're on, you set a high standard to get things right. A high standard. And we ain't always gonna get it right. but you on a path that many people don't want to be on, and that is to call out some of these daggone abusers, call out some of these child molesters. You understand what I'm saying? Hold your square, standing firm for the victims that don't have their voice no more. Thank you for being you. We ain't always gonna get it right, but thank you for being you. And I will be sharing. Be on the lookout. I'm gonna look into my archives and pull out that live where we were breaking down what Cali was saying about his baby mama. And I'm gonna make that video public, and I'm gonna share it to my community wall. All right. Until tomorrow. Until tomorrow. See, Quiet Storm, you coming in with nonsense, right? You coming in with nonsense. You show me some proof where I shouldn't be duck riding. Okay? Show me some proof where I shouldn't be. See, that's been y'all issue. See, y'all don't like a nigga, and that means somebody that do is dick riding. No, show me the proof where I shouldn't be. See, all y'all want to do is dick ride the niggas with these crazy backgrounds coming out of their own mouth. This man said he beat a woman down to a pulp. You must be one of those niggas that support that. Get up out of here with my chat with that, and you banned for that nonsense. Get up out of here. I hit the timeout. I meant to ban your ass. Get you up out of here with that. If I see you coming in again, you going straight ban. I'm not dick riding nobody. You show me some real allegations, then that's a person. You got a person in me who ain't rocking with it. Ain't rocking with nobody who's out here. Now, if a man is just being a man and he in a relationship and stuff don't work out, then that ain't got nothing to do with me. But these allegations, yeah, show me the evidence. And if it's coming out of your own mouth, I take that as evidence. And everything I'm talking on today, it came out of Chief Cali's mouth. Okay? It came out of his mouth. So you can take that for what it's worth. Take that for what it's worth. My bad, y'all. But listen, y'all. That's it. That's it, T Nights. They don't like the truth. How am I dick riding when I'm telling you about what a man said out of his own mouth? You crazy? You better get up out of here. Oh, you don't want the truth, do you? Oh, you believe in beating on women, don't you? If you can make the stories fit your theory of you being a victim, you'll beat a woman down, won't you? You're a pimp slapper, won't you? See, these are the type of people. These are the type of people right here. You understand me? You say what you want, but you ain't got no story out here on me. Not like that. You say what you want. You ain't got no stories out here like me. If anything, uh, uh, any of my exes want me back. Shoot, you know what I'm saying? You know, you know, if things could be that way. But shoot, some of them have moved on to better things. Shoot, ain't no telling, you know what I mean? But I ain't got no stories out here. I ain't got no allegations out here like that. You understand me? So I actually can take you a trip down my memory lane with the people that I've been in relationship with, the people that my kids. I pull up with every last one of them. I can show you memory lane. I can take you down photo alley. You know what I mean? Photos I got of spending nothing but the best years with my children. You crazy? You don't got me twisted, bro. Get the hell out of here. I ain't got no reason to dick ride nobody. I like Kevin, but I ain't gonna like him if some stuff come out here on him. Hey, okay. I'm gonna have to go with the evidence. Shoot, what are you talking about? Miss Sexy Ray, let me know if you can hear me so I can end my live. I hope I'm just not talking. Okay, thank you. Yeah, but that's it, man. These people are crazy. I do not like Kevin. I don't even know Kevin. We haven't even met in person. I have no reason to be dick riding Kevin. If some real evidence come out, then I'm going with the evidence. And I would expect him to do the same if it came up if it was about me. Don't stand side by side with me when there's some real evidence out here on me. Uh-uh. That ain't what we doing. You understand me? No, real men gonna go ahead and understand. Okay, I'm on my own with this one. Shoot. But Chief Cali, man, you a terrible human being. Okay? Terrible. Now you've probably gotten better. But from your past, you was horrible. And it seemed like the women in your life went through hell with you. That's what it seemed like. Okay? Now, am I wrong for saying it? It came out of his mouth. Okay? It all came out of his mouth. The story about him getting shot by the young son came out of his mouth. The story about him beating on the baby mama came out of his mouth. Okay? All right? I'm just going based off the evidence of what I heard. So, we're gonna let it rock right there, y'all. I love y'all. Exactly. And then you got some nigga come up in here. You must love, man. You must daggone he must you know what I'm saying? He must be he must want to be one of them Chief Cali's sisterhood people. Get up out of here with that. See, y'all don't like they don't like the truth, Queen Throne. They don't like the truth. See, they leaders are child neglect people who do child neglect stuff, people who getting their boyfriends locked up for no reason. You see that's who they like. You understand me? That's who they like. But see, I know better. You understand me? I know better. I know good character when I see it. I know good character. Now we'll be fighting on this app now. You know, a lot of us been fighting, and we got it right. You understand what I'm saying? It's not to say that, you know, we right for fighting and saying X, Y, and Z. One thing I can tell y'all real quick is that this sector here, it has been a war of words, a war of lives. Right? We go live on each other, and we're gonna say some of the worst things we could possibly say to each other while we live. That is a known fact of what we've been doing in this sector. This ain't been the conscious community sector. This is what you would call a beef sector. So the stuff that they have heard Queen Fee say is because we was all fighting. You understand me? And since Queen Fee, we were able to look at her humanity, and then she corrected a lot of things she said and spoken to people. We've been able to go keep it pushing because nobody has said less harmful things than the other. We've all been over here fighting for our lives. You understand me? So, um, so people want to try to clip what Queen Fee said about Nate eating the eggs out of the toilet, or clip this, clip that. Nate has said some terrible things. The reason why they both was going at it, and Nate said that she's a streetwalker and this, that, and the third, right? And then showed her nude. So Queen Fee possibly said, hey, well, I slept with your husband. We still don't know to this day what's true about that. But see, people want to pick and choose when the fighting is going on. No, if you gonna say some mean, terrible things about me, then somebody may say some mean things terrible about you. Nate told 2K the same thing. If you lie on me, I'm gonna lie on you. That's what she told 2K. She so why is it good for her to say it to 2K? But man, because Felicia done got the best of the exchange. Come on, man, make it make sense. See, people don't want to make it make sense. And that's one of Felicia's favorite words, make it make sense. You saying some stuff about me that I disapprove of, then I'm gonna say some stuff about you that I disapprove of. And the crazy thing about the Fee and Nate fight, they 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 actually go off. And I'm gonna tell you that real quick. Give me a second, y'all. I gotta do something. Give me less than 5 minutes. Give me less than 5 minutes, probably 3 minutes. Give me 3 minutes, and I'm gonna say something to y'all. Okay, my bad, y'all. You let me know if y'all can hear me real quick. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. Okay, okay. Well, what I was gonna say is, um, I forgot what I was gonna say. I was literally gonna say something about the sector and how it is how this sector has how it's been. You know what I'm saying? It's when it comes to the back and forth, the lives. We've all done our big one. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody's like, I don't think nobody's walking away from this sector feeling like um you know we can put the blame on our behavior based on one person. So nobody's just not me. I'm not just blaming Nate for everything. Okay. I conducted myself how I conducted myself. Um I think that um we have to be honest. Okay, thank you, Queen Strong. We have to be honest in how we conducted ourselves. You understand me? And this was just one of those sectors where you had to come ready. You had to you gonna get called out by somebody, and either you gonna not go live and ignore it, or you gonna go live and you gonna say some things, some reckless things out your mouth too. And that's what this sector has been. It ain't been no some people probably got picked on, but when it happened, like they said, Lupac not gonna respond. Like when certain people get picked on, some people didn't respond. Okay, cool. You understand me? But at the end of the day, for them to be mad at Felicia right now with trying to clip everything that she done said, well, it's unfair because Felicia. Oh, that's what I was gonna talk about. The code that the Beehive lived by was, we're not gonna come out if we fall. In other words, if you're a Beehive, if you with the Beehive, their code was that if we fall out, it don't come to the internet. We're not gonna fall out like the people like the RH supporters. So they will say they have came up with a pact that if we fall out, it stays within us, our sisterhood. We're not going to let it go outside of the sisterhood, right? So basically, that was their code of honor, right? That's what they live by. So when Felicia left the second time, when she was mad about the main situation, okay, what did it for her was for Nate to finally say, "You're not a victim, and you need to get over whatever happened to you when you was a kid." That right there did it. That broke the sister code. Like, regardless of how you what you think about me, don't tell me to get over something that happened to me in my childhood. So Felicia was not gonna go live and do a back and forth with Nate. You could tell the girl was just ready to just walk away, go in her own little corner, and not come out. But they kept poking on the girl and telling her what she lived through didn't happen. She need to get over it and deal with it. You understand? That broke everything for her. That broke the code. So now they mad because she got the better of the exchange. She got the better of the exchange. I mean, she went live one night, man, and I swear, I didn't know the girl was that funny. If I was a betting man, I would have put my money on Nate. Okay, because Nate has slaughtered some people out here. Um, but Felicia went live, and I mean, we heard some of the most reckless stuff come out of that woman's mouth. And I mean, she held her own. She was fighting Felicia. She was fighting Nate and Jeannie at the same time. The girl was swinging. She was beefing with both of them in the same live. The live was good, y'all. I gotta give her credit. Um, and I didn't know the girl was as strong as she was, cause we was fighting her, and she just wouldn't, she'll go away for a little bit, come back. You know what I'm saying? But when it came to Nate, it's almost like she was handpicked to tear them people up. You understand what I'm saying? They Nate ain't had no comeback. Well, I swear, by the time Felicia got done, it was twin beds all through the chat. You understand what I'm saying? So she said her husband and they sleep in hospital beds, and the husband got somebody gonna fall through the crack. Boy, I swear we laughed. Now we had a good time laughing about this stuff. So what they're doing now is that they hate that Felicia has support now. People rallied around Felicia not because we wanted to capitalize on somebody leaving the sisterhood or the beehive. It's the fact that we saw her humanity and we wanted to embrace that. We wanted to embrace what she's really been through as a childhood, and put all our differences aside and embrace that. And so it was just good entertainment. You understand what I'm saying? Whatever her and Nate was, we don't know. That was their relationship. It ain't for us to determine what their relationship was like. Okay? But what we do know is that they wanted her to fall on her face. Okay? And it didn't happen. And they're mad about that part. They're pissed off. They're all pissed off that she did not just leave the sisterhood and fall directly onto her face. The woman has been thriving ever since she left, because mentally and spiritually, she's in a better place than she was when she was fighting with those women over there. So mentally and physically, spiritually, she's in a better place. And that's what we encourage in her. Someone who's been through what she's been through, a real psychiatrist or somebody that would read Felicia's background. If somebody was to actually pick up her background and say, "Damn, you've been through all of this," it will bring out all kind of compassion out of your life. If you're a real human, you can't help but to have compassion for that woman. And then you got somebody like Neo X came to discredit it. You don't even know the woman, and you were supposed to be an advocate, and you out here discrediting this woman's story, talking about she lying. Is you a fool? Who does that? Who does that right there? I'm not, listen, man. If a woman tells me that she was molested as a child, I don't need no evidence, no proof. I'm going with what she said. I'm not going to tell her, you got to show me some proof because of this, that, and the third. You can't go back 47 years to figure out if this woman is lying about her past. But what's evident is in her behavior. She has the behavior of a woman who's lived through what she lived through. She has the triggers of a woman who's lived through what she lived through. Her tears are real about what she's been through. Her coping mechanisms is real about what she's been through. And yes, we probably made fun of the drinking, but no. That's a coping mechanism. A lot of people drink their pain away. A lot of them want to numb themselves to death because they don't want to actually live in reality. What is you talking about? You in Neo X, you supposed to be an advocate. You supposed to know these things. So you sound real ignorant for a woman who know what abuse look like. Now I don't know if you've been abused, but Nate has. So Nate know the girl ain't lying. So Nate is wrong for even allowing you to believe that the girl could possibly be lying. Nate know that girl ain't lying. They just had their issues. But be a real woman at some point, Nate. Keep it 100 a buck. You know that girl is lived through what she lived through. But you want people to believe that she's lying about that because of what she said about your husband. And I get it, because nobody was there and don't nobody know what happened in that house. But don't diminish and dismiss this girl's reality. You understand where I'm coming from? Keep it 100 at some point. You and Felicia may never be back cool again, but you got to keep it real on something. Y'all was friends for a reason at some point. Come on now. Come on now. It's just sad. And then you got Neo X who don't know nothing about nothing and just going along because she like Nate. And I'm not gonna take that away from you, Neo. If you like Nate, you like Nate. Okay? I done got to the point, I don't care who like who. But don't just jump on some wave. And you're supposed to be an advocate. You're supposed to be a person that really, really understand victims and victimizers. You're supposed to be in this conscious community where you're supposed to be keeping it real about your stance and how you feel about people like Maine, stuff like that. And so far, you got caught out here not doing what you said that you are. And now you want to come out here and make it look like Queen Strong is a fake advocate. No, she's still where she's at. That don't mean she's gonna always get it right. But she stood on business. You get where I'm coming from? So I'm not here to discredit Neo all the way. I don't know the girl like that. Okay? I'm just going based off of what I've witnessed and what I'm hearing. So I'm not here to just come because I like Kevin. I'm just gonna go after all Kevin's enemies. No, I don't. I'm not that type of person. I'm not that type of person. But I will say that it's you can be very much you using your platform irresponsible without getting all the facts. And the fact of the matter is, you're standing next to a man in Cali who's on record saying he beat a woman to a pole till the police showed up. He's on record who have been shot by a young man who felt like he did something to his daughter. His sister. And um, the young girl who we have not yet heard from for the reason why Cali got shot. So this should still leave some room of speculation of what actually is really going on with your boy Cali. You cannot take the girl's mother's word when she wanted to lock her own daughter up prior to Cali getting shot. So if you're gonna do advocacy, do it properly. And there ain't nobody gonna be mad at who you loyal to either. I don't think I'm upset about none of that. You be friends with Cali, but hold his feet to the fire. If you're supposed to be an advocate, hold his feet to the damn fire. I'm just the type of nigga, I'm not rocking with it. Okay? I'm not rocking with a man putting paws on women. I'm not doing that. He out here telling this story like he the victim. You ain't no victim when you could have got your butt up out of there and ran. You could have called 911 from down the street. Get up out of here with that. So, y'all, I'm about to end this live. It's been real. I think I said enough. I hope I probably I got new enemies probably coming for me. Ain't no telling. But y'all already know I'm gonna keep it 100, man. When I speak, I'm just trying to speak off of what's out here. I'm not making up no new claims. Okay, not coming from me. I'm speaking from what I've heard, what I witnessed, what I've been what I had to endure. I'm speaking from those experiences. So Queen Throne is a real one in my book. I did not like her in the beginning. No, I didn't. Um, um, because I thought it was one sided. You understand what I'm saying? I thought she thought one way and only one way. Not that um she's come around to be everybody's friend. I don't think that's the case. I think that it probably it can be something real, but I think that the woman stands alone. Okay, that's what I believe. I think she stands alone. Um, she moves on her own drum beat. Um, and she's a no nonsense type of a woman. That's what I gather from her. And in that may uh a person being that I'm always gonna support somebody who's that way. I supported Lampo, and Lampo like Cali. I supported against Kevin's wishes, and most of my people over here. Then D Ham, you know Lampo. I said, well, she wasn't that way towards me. She stands alone. People may not like Lampo for their reasons, but I'm just not about to just come and start not liking somebody because somebody else don't like them. I have to respect where people are at. Okay? So no, no, no. She's in my book. She stands alone. She's not the best of friends with Kevin. She ain't the best of friends with the people in this sector. But every time we spoke, it has been respectful. That woman, I have not ever seen that woman come live and talk shit about DM. Not one time. Okay? Now, people may not like how she moved. That's their prerogative. People may not like some things that come out of her mouth. That's their prerogative. You understand me? And I'm not sitting up here trying to act like as if um I don't see things. I do see things. But if it ain't got nothing to do with me, then I'm gonna treat you how you treat me. That's just that. And I'm gonna respect people for how they feel about people too. And that's just where I'm at with it. I don't like a Negro like Cali out here putting paws on women. And I ain't gotta like it. And I'm never gonna be cool with that. Okay? All right? So people got a problem with me, then they got their problems. All right? I don't like a nigga like me. Okay? I don't like that. I got 3 daughters and I got 2 sons. And I know boys can get molested just as well as a woman, especially these days with some of these Negroes. Okay? So if you're going to be an advocate. Don't sit up here and throw somebody under the bus because you got the opportunity to say something negative about Queen's Throne. You know where she stands. Y'all thing just didn't work out. Shoot. And check the people who you and Neo X need to check who she's now teaming up with. Cali is out here doing the most. A man that got his reputation. You better think twice. Because don't nobody get shot by accident. Don't nobody sitting around here getting a bullet put in him because he's dating a female that got kids. That don't happen like that. You understand me? Getting arrested behind somebody else's kid. Come on now. Come on now. At some point, where's Cali gonna take accountability? You let me know, Neil. When is Cali gonna take accountability for getting shot by a minor who said he was messing with his sister? Y'all, you want him to gaslight y'all up. That's what y'all want. Oh, just tell us what happened, Cali. Go ahead, Cali. Just give us your story. We're gonna believe it because it came from you. The hell? That's right, Queen Strong. I don't trust it. Some of these single women, you better be careful who you dating. You better be careful. Because these men will slide up in there and thinking that your son need a father figure or a mentor, and then he up in there doing something he ain't got no business doing with your son. Y'all, you got to keep your eyes on these people. Sure, I don't play none of these games. You understand me? I would lose my life. I go down for one of mine. If y'all catch D-Ham with a daggone arrest record, it's because I done had to take somebody out. You understand me? Straight up. Straight like that. And I ain't shooting you in your leg. I ain't got time for it. And then you got these people around here chasing behind Cali. Man, you must be done lost your mind. After he sent him beat his woman down to the Pope. Shit. And we ain't gonna hear from these victims because these are real victims. Ain't worried about YouTube, y'all. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Sometimes real victims ain't out here on this YouTube app trying to expose somebody. They living with their trauma. They living with their story. Oftentimes you ain't even gonna catch them with no phone out here trying to explain it because they don't want to even relive it. That's it, T Nice. These are all facts. These are all facts. That's why you got to vet the men you with. They could be good dudes, but you don't. You got. And sometimes these females, you gotta vet these people. You gotta really go back years into their life to figure out what type of person they are. And sometimes that still ain't enough. You know, it's sad that you gotta even be on guard like this, but you have to. Okay, so somebody like Cali is dating a woman and he gets shot by her son, who was probably 14, 15 years old. Shot this boy. And it's crazy that them kids were even put in that position. You understand me? This young man went to jail. He was willing to risk his life for his sister. And because y'all haven't heard from him or heard from his sister, you just automatically, we gonna believe Callie and the mother who picked Callie over her kids. You serious? Y'all crazy? Not D-Ham. Uh-uh. I'm moving very cautiously around that subject because at the end of the day, Callie could be telling the truth, or they could be doing a cover up that they know that they did when they went to court, a complete cover up in court. You're not gonna sit here and tell me that you got on the stand after swearing in to tell the truth and nothing but the truth, but you get but you left on record that when you got on stand that you intentionally caught amnesia and and act as if you didn't know nothing about anything, just so that you can free your baby mama's son, so that he wouldn't have to do no time after shooting you. And to me, it was a win-win because not only does you help her son get out of jail, but you also don't have to go into what actually uh uh what actually contribute to you getting shot. So you don't have to go into why did the young man shoot you while you're on stand. So it was a win-win. You're not gonna gaslight D-Ham, okay? You're not gaslighting me. It was a win-win. You helped her son get free. He ain't got to do the time, and then you don't have to go into why he thought enough to put his life on the line and shoot the hell out of you. Who you gaslighting with that? Because it's not in black and white? Because you got up there and didn't give the courts anything to go off of? You're not gaslighting me. And so what we have is her uncle, Nuck, who spoke out and spoke loudly against Cali. That's what we have. And that's what I'm going off of. That's what I'm going off of. Okay? The brother Nux came out of the woodworks because he was there. He was around that time, and he went and found out what really was behind the shooting. That's what I mean by him being there. He went to find out why did Callie get shot. He came out to find out it was a 13-year-old girl based on what he found out. So there is some things going on. The truth of the matter is he got shot. The mother came out and admitted that her son is the one that shot him. But what they wanted us to convince us of is that it was based off of lies, which I'm not convinced. That's it. That's it. That's it, Queen's Throne. It is sickening. And that's why people, you don't rush to judgment. I'm not going to rush to judge Cali to judgment. But what I will say to this is the second baby mama story that I feel is, as you being in the middle of something, somebody got arrested. This is the second time somebody has gotten arrested. And two of your baby mamas have gotten arrested. Or the woman he beat up, I don't know if they took both of y'all to jail for fighting. I don't know. You got arrested at both of these situations. And I think that's problematic. Okay, as a boy, you're supposed to be a boyfriend. That's problematic. Okay? So if we ain't got nothing else to go off of, we going off of that. That's it, Queen Throne. I'm telling the truth now. Now Neo X can act oblivious and act as if none of this really matters because she's grown to like Cali, and I get it. You ain't gonna turn on your boy, but this is problematic stuff. Okay? So if people wonder why D-Ham is where I'm at with it, this is where I've been at. I'm not dick riding Kevin and nobody else. If allegations come out that say Kevin did X, Y, and Z, I'm going to go with the evidence. But so far, I haven't heard none of these type of things on Kevin. Only coming out of Cali's mouth. Now we heard one of his ex-girlfriends get on here, and she mad about an Airbnb, a birthday celebration that Kevin was trying to do for her, and she's mad. She's mad because Kevin was making everybody contribute financially to the Airbnb where they actually did not have to get a hotel room and they could stay at the Airbnb to celebrate their friend. And maybe as a boyfriend, yeah, you could have probably fit the bill if you got it like that. But if you ain't got it like that, you just don't do the party. But why is that a problem? See, these are the insignificant issues that they coming up with Kevin because they just want something to talk about. And one of the reasons why this right here prompted me to do this live, not just what was going on with Queen's Throne, but the girl Jeannie went live yesterday, I think it was 2 days ago, and I mean going in on Kevin concerning the Cali experience with the shroom. But see, this is a woman where her and her brother is deep when it come to Jeannie. It's real deep. And so you have to ask yourself, why is these people so fixated on smearing Kevin's name, knowing it's behind Cali and all of this stuff is on Cali's name without Kevin. All this other stuff is on Cali's name without Kevin. That's it, Queen's Throne. Thank you. I know you standing pretty much on facts. And sometimes your position is gonna shift based on the evidence and the facts. Okay? So I don't think Kevin's upset with you, and I think that you've done your part. At any point in time you felt the need to be on anybody's head, you had a reason. But at the end of the day, the facts may shift where you stand. And that's where I believe you've been. And so, good morning to you, Roz. I gotta get ready to let this live go, y'all. I think I've been going live for almost 2 hours. Um, and I want y'all to get some rest. But I'm gonna be up for the rest of the day. Uh, I'm gonna be up. But I do. Brandy says past behaviors predicts future behaviors. That man hasn't changed. There'll be a third X, unfortunately. Absolutely. Absolutely. Brandy also says, I'm glad I'm married. I'm married. He might get on my nerves and I get on his. But 23 years of marriage, I can't imagine getting out there dating. I'm staying put. Girl, I don't blame you. I don't blame you right there. You understand me? Because this dating pool, it is you don't know. You playing a dangerous game with some of these people. Dangerous game. And you have to be on guard. You almost have to wait a good minute before you introduce people to your children. And then when they do get in the comfort of your kids, you better make sure you're not leaving your kids unattended. You understand me? Even at night, keep your eyes on who's supposed to be sleeping next to you, because they could have got up and slipped up and went somewhere else in your house. So I don't play none of these games. I stand against Negroes uh, that's out here doing this type of stuff. Um, and and I'm gonna tell you another. Don't trust a lot of them preachers either. Okay, I'm straight out the church, so you can't trust them. Some of these you can't trust these people. Not when it comes to your kids. Not because they say they God fearing. You can't trust all of this. Okay, I'm just keeping the 100 above. Some of them is the worst ones. The worst ones. So I don't put it past too many. I don't put it past nobody. You understand me? So what I say to y'all is I'm not up here just speaking out of pure ear. I'm speaking based on what I've witnessed in this saga, Chief Cali's own words, and all the things that I've heard and witnessed on. Okay? You cannot dispute what I'm talking about. Nothing can be disputed. Okay? The jury is still out on why Cali got shot. Okay? Until I hear from the victim, I'm not taking the mother's side. I'm not with the mom. I'm not doing that. I don't know who would do that. She's covered. It clearly was a plan to cover up in the courthouse. He said it. He said it. It's a plan to cover it up. When he said he got on that stand and acted as if he didn't know nothing, then that was a plan to cover something up. Okay? And the mother is in on it. All right? Unfortunately, you would think a mother would be with her kids and supporting the kids. Nah, she calling cops on the kids. She turned the young man in for shooting Cali. That lets you know she's turning her kids in. She don't care. This woman off the chain. So she ain't got me fooled. And I will say this, y'all. I'm gonna get ready, find my live. I'm gonna put it on my community wall. And I love y'all. All right. Thank you, Brandy. Thank you, Queen's Throne, for being in this live. Thank you, T Nice. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. And until the next live, Miss Sexy Ray, thank you, Queen, for being here. And until the next one, y'all. Y'all already know I'm coming with that fire. It don't even matter to me. I ain't got time to be playing these games with people. And I would say that Queen Strong, I will keep you in my prayer. You keep staying strong, and do not let um your work go in vain as far as far as anything's concerned. So hold on one second, y'all. All right, y'all. Y'all be blessed. I'm about to roll up out of here, and but keep your heads up, Queen's Throne. I got your back, girl. Just keep on staying with what God called you to do. All right, my boy Pratt in the building. Good morning to you, King. Salute to you. Ah man, this line done brought out all the real ones. Man, Joski was up in here. Pratt done came out of nowhere. It's good to see you, Pratt. Man, I need to hit you up too, brother. See how you been doing. Check on you, my man. I love y'all, man, and I hope y'all got something out of this live. Um, and I will be looking for that live. Give me a few minutes. I'm gonna have it on my community wall the best I can. Okay, so y'all give me a few minutes. Okay, I love y'all. Y'all be blessed. Oh, Pratt, I got you, big dog. I'm gonna hit you up, man. I'm gonna hit you up. Thanks for showing up, though. Real talk. All right, I love y'all. Y'all be blessed.